Okay. I guess we're doing this. I might get crucified for making this video. But if you guys don't know, what this tier list basically is, right? We are ranking every PokeTuber, right? Except, here's the thing. We're doing it off of how good they would be if they played VGC, aka the competitive, the official competitive Pokemon circuit. A lot of PokeTubers are catered towards, the casual audience. So, yeah, they don't play competitive Pokemon, So, okay, so D tier, right? D tier basically means you've never touched competitive Pokemon in your life, You've never touched it, and you probably won't be very good. C tier. You've delved into Pokemon ROM hacks, Pokemon ROM hacks on average are a lot harder than, the average Pokemon game, which, you can get some, competitive, experience. There is a ROM hack I played on my channel where it's entirely double battles, so, yeah. The harder, shift, that is playing, at a higher level of Pokemon, but it's not at the, actual VGC yet. Or there's hints of VGC basically. B tier. You've played VGC before, but you're you're either not very consistent at it. A tier basically means what VGC is, the roots of the game, Then S tier, pro is for pro players, competitive pro players, This is a VGC tier list, but there are, some single, Smogon players on here. And a disclaimer, just because I put a PokeTuber at a low spot doesn't mean, don't take this tier list, super seriously. It's just when I rank based on where they are, it's all in my opinion. So please do not take this seriously, There are some guys I know I'm gonna have to put in D tier, but I really, enjoy their content, I don't watch every PokeTuber on here, but there's some that I watch, okay? And at the end of the video, I'm gonna I put myself, to see where I rank among these PokeTubers. Okay, all right, let's get this started. Okay, so Alpharad. Okay, so to my knowledge, Alpharad has played VGC before. They got tutored by Wolfey back in the Sword and Shield era, and they did have a video on their channel going over them playing VGC, and they were winning. Then they were losing, And then Alpharad was in the Scarlet and Violet Invitational, and he performed okay. He didn't have some big brain plays, which is pretty admirable, but come on, it's Alpharad. Alpharad is kind of inconsistent when it comes to things like this, but it is super respectable that he has played VGC, so I'm gonna put Alpharad in the B tier. It's a strong start. Alpharad isn't really a PokeTuber, it's more variety, but yeah. Next up, we have Jaiden Animations, Jaiden is a lot smarter than Alpharad, Jaiden has played a lot more competitive Pokemon than, a lot of these people on this tier list, and she's actually, pretty good at it, I'm pretty sure in the Legends Arceus Invitational Wolfey hosted, she had a winning record. I think it was 6-1, I think, which is super fucking respectable, She got tutored by Wolfey, which is, again, another plus, another bonus. No, she's played the ladder before. She hit Master Ball tier. I think I'm gonna put Jaiden in, high, not B tier, but high A tier. Not S tier. Probably mid to high A tier, I feel like. It's, yeah. She's pretty goated. Next up, we have Hoodlum Callum. Now, this guy, I don't really watch his content all that much, so I'm going to be brief with him, but all I know is that this guy does, does a lot of ROM hacks, but I don't think he's played VGC before. He does know a bit about VGC, but I'm probably just going to put this guy in C tier. You know, I'm sorry. Dude, I'm going to hell for making this video. Holy shit. Next we have, you know, Shiny Catherine, you know. I'm gonna put in the D tier, you know. Since, you know, a shiny hunter, that's very casual, you know. No harm. You know, her videos are entertaining, you know, but I don't think she's ever touched VGC at all, so I'm gonna have to put her here. Next up, we have Moxie Boosted. This is an instant S tier. Moxie Boosted is a VGC channel. Basically, he has day 2 to regional, so I feel like compared to all these people, it's an easy S tier. Easy S tier in my opinion. Next up, we have the champs, you know. First up, I'm gonna Zach Toshi, aka Lumio's trainer Zach, which is a, yeah, I'm gonna also put it in, you know, the D tier, you know. Zach, to my knowledge, is a very, you know, casual Pokemon player, you know. He's admitted before in the podcast, so yeah. Same with Raph, you know. Yeah. Same with Jaleel. Oh yeah, these guys are going in D tier because they're just very casual. But these last 2 guys, I'm gonna go over. They have played VGC. Now, first up, we have JPR. Now, I watched this guy play in a VGC tournament before. It was kind of unfortunate what happened, but this dude does know about his competitive Pokemon merits, so I feel like, honestly, I'm gonna put JPR in low B tier. You know, in Hybrid Hero, this guy has also played VGC, and he did play in a regional, so that is something. So I feel like I just have to put them also in, you know, B tier. No, LRXC. So Logan, aka Alex here on Pokemon Showdown, is someone I know personally. He's a good friend of mine, and I feel like, so basically what this dude does is that he delves a lot into Gen 3, aka ADV, and Gen 3 does have, you know, a doubles format, which, you know, he has played. So if this was Gen 3, he'd probably be top of S, but this is VGC, and to my knowledge, he isn't really that invested in a Gen 9, but I would put him top of C tier. But I feel like there are, like, he has talked to me about, like, Regulation A, you know, the start of, like, Scarlet via VGC. I saw it, so I'm just gonna put him in, you know, bottom of B tier. This dude knows a lot about Pokemon compared to everyone else, you know, competitive Pokemon. I know there's someone here who doesn't, you know about the type chart, but yeah, this is a very, very respectable B tier. Next up, we have PM7. So basically, this dude played a lot of competitive Pokemon back in the day. I think he still does. So he did co-host with Wolf in the Legend Arceus Invitational, which was doubles. So I feel like I'm gonna have to put them top of B, which is super fucking respectable though. I love this guy's videos. Next up, we have M&J TV. So a lot of people don't know, but this dude actually played VGC back in the day. This dude actually got top 32 at, you know, the Houston Regionals back in 2014, which again, super fucking respectable, you know. I watched this guy's like Scarlet and Violet, like Indigo Disc DLC videos, and this dude was using fucking Incineroar, Alolan Ninetales, like strats, which, like, using Incineroar alone in a casual playthrough is pretty fucking sweaty. So this dude hasn't played like competitive Pokemon in a while, but this dude knows his stuff, so I'm just gonna put him in A tier. It might be, you know, kind of a controversial, but yeah. Next up, we have P-Chal, aka Pokemon Challenges. This guy has played VGC before on Pokemon Showdown, aka where all the sweats are. This is where, you know, all the sweaty, you know, nerds are. In the Wolfey VGC Invitational, right, for Legend Arceus, this dude did manage to go out of his pool and play in the finals. He lost, but this guy's team was like a VGC centric team. He was using a trick room team, which is pretty common in VGC. So this dude does know his stuff. He also hosted a VGC tournament. So damn, yeah, I'm gonna have to put you on the top of A tier. Super fucking respectable, if I do have to say so myself. Next up, we got the Smith Plays Pokemon. Now, this dude is like kind of casual, but this guy does play a lot of ROM hacks, so he's definitely not D tier. I'd say he definitely like makes his own ROM hacks. He made Crystal Legacy, which I'd recommend playing it. I haven't played it personally, and he's also developing another ROM hack, so I'm gonna have to put this guy in the bottom of C tier, which yeah. Next up, we have Blunder, aka the agency. This guy is going into S tier. Even though this dude is a singles player, this guy has basically he's played VGC before. I think he fought Amelia Forbes in a video and he actually won, it's a super feat. I feel like if he like transition into doubles, it'd be pretty easy for him. He can probably day 2 a regional, if I didn't imagine. So it's super fucking respectable. Next up, we have Patters. I don't watch this guy's videos either, but this guy also plays a lot of ROM hacks, so I'm gonna put this guy in C tier, just like Cal, and I don't have much to say. Next up, we got Frieza. So I'm gonna put Frieza top of S for now. Keyword for now. So the thing with Frieza is also a singles player, but this guy played in VGC, and he actually qualified for the World Championships, which basically means it's an instant S tier. He's above all these people as of right now. Yeah, Frieza definitely knows a lot about competitive Pokemon, So yeah, I don't have much to say. Next up, we have Aura Guardian. If I can remember, this dude also played competitive Pokemon back in the day, but I think it was singles. So a lot of these people actually played competitive Pokemon back in the day. They just don't do it now, but I feel like I'd have to put this guy in top of C tier. I feel like this guy definitely knows a lot about competitive Pokemon. He just doesn't play it. So next up, we got Papa C. I don't watch this guy's videos, but he does a lot of challenge runs. So for challenge runs, probably C tier. I feel like probably he played Sacred Gold, which is definitely like a harder like game, which is respectable. I don't watch this guy's videos either, but he does do the series where he beats Pokemon games how Game Freak / Nintendo intends it, I think. So yeah. Okay, next up we have Purple Cliff. This guy is going into D tier because he cannot be he cannot be the fucking Nuzlocke. Okay, I love Purple Cliff's videos, but I feel like I just have to put it, like, this guy is super casual. There's nothing wrong with being like a casual Pokemon player. It's just it's just kind of uncanny. Nothing wrong with being a casual Pokemon player, like I said, but yeah, I feel like I just have to put him in D tier. Next up, we have Felicify. I would put him in D tier out of spite, but I objectively cannot do that, unfortunately. So the thing with Felicify is this dude has played competitive Pokemon before in the past. This guy actually he did not top cut. This guy fucking sucks, but like okay. So basically, he played in a VGC tournament, went 0-4, dropped from the tournament, and then told people he went undefeated, which is pretty. I really want to put this guy in D tier, but I feel like because the thing is, this dude plays competitive Pokemon, but it's like 3v3 singles. Like, who the fuck cares? Name any person besides like a Japanese player that plays 3v3 singles. You can't name anyone. You can't, right? You can't name fucking anyone. But I feel like I just have to put this guy. I'll be generous and I'll put this guy in the bottom of C tier. I want to put this guy in D tier, but he knows a bit more about competitive Pokemon than like some of these guys. So yeah. All right, next up we have Wolfey. Yeah, top of S tier. If I had the option to, I'd make a tier above S tier and put the best Pokemon player of all time. Because a lot like Wolfey, this dude is probably objectively the best VGC player of all time. This dude has won the most amount of regionals. This dude has won one of every single type of Pokemon tournament, including the Players' Cup. Like, this guy has won the biggest Pokemon tournaments ever twice. It's like, no one can compare to Wolfey. This is literally his job. He plays VGC for a living. So yeah, let's just pretend Wolfey is like S+. Yeah, let's just pretend that. Okay. Next up, we have Pokemon MD. This guy is also going in the S tier. But I feel like I'd put him. I'd put him above Blunder because he knows a little bit more about VGC, even though Blunder beat Emilio Forbes in a match. But yeah, these two are basically inseparable. Pokemon, Joey, Pokemon. I don't know these people. I don't know why I'm saying their real names, but like, yeah, knows a lot about competitive Pokemon in general. So that's probably gonna put you in high A tier at least. You know, he has also played VGC, so that's probably good. So yeah, this dude, if he transitioned into VGC, he probably day tier regional. Same with Blunder. So I have to put these guys in S tier. Yeah. Next up, we have Chaotic and Meatball. Very, very interesting. So this guy also does a lot of Pokemon challenges. He does a lot of Pokemon Nuzlocke, but they're not like the hard-ass Nuzlocke that like P-Chal plays. But the reason why I put this guy here is that he almost top cut in nationals back in 2011, and he has gotten top 16 at E regional, which is super fucking respectable. So I feel like I have to put this guy in A tier. Not C tier, but A tier. Yeah, it's respectable. Yeah, actually, yeah, okay. Real quick though, I'm probably gonna put Logan here. He's definitely not bottom of B tier. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, I put him in the top of B tier. And super guys will buy that, but okay. Next up, we have I'm a Blissey. What this person does is that like they've made competitive teams off of like world champions in game based, and they've played VGT too. So I feel like I'd have to by default have to put them in A tier, honestly. Damn, this tier list is looking kind of sexy. It's looking pretty even, besides you. But yeah, I'd probably put them above Chaotic Meatball. Yeah. So I know I'm probably gonna get death threats from this tier list, but it is what it is. Now, finally, I'm gonna rank myself. So if you guys don't know about me, I also play VGC. I haven't gone to a regional yet, but I want to. I have, played in, local VGC tournaments, I did top cut with it in Napoleon. I have gotten championship points before, I played in the global challenge. Yeah, I have a lot of feats, in VGC. They're just not like super, super high feats, But yeah, I've hit #1 in the world on the rank ladder in Scarlet and Violet at some point, and I have proof of it. So I would not put myself in S tier. I'm gonna put myself top of A tier. Am I being biased? Yeah, but compared to everyone else, like a lot of these people, like I said before, they don't play VGC. I play VGC quite often. I play on Showdown, I play on in-game, I play in tournaments when I have the chance to. So, yeah, that might be the tier list. Okay, the final tier list. So, at the top, we have Wolfey, the best Pokemon player of all time. His feats are astronomical. If it sounds like I'm glazing him, well, it's because I am. S tier. This is the home of a lot of competitive Pokemon content creators. A tier. These guys would do pretty great in VGC, all things considered. You know, I have myself on here. B tier. They do pretty good, you know? Pretty good. C tier, they do like decent. And then D tier, they probably would not touch VGC at all. They're like super, you know, casual Pokemon players. Now that I'm looking at this tier list, something is like off with it, you know? Yeah, something, it feels a little off, in my opinion. Yeah, hold on, let me just like, this tier list, it feels very off in my opinion. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. That feels 1,000 times much better. But yeah, this is the PokeTuber tier list on, you know, how I think they would perform in VGC. You know, again, don't take this video personally. This video is just shits and giggles, you know. This, like I said before, it's shits and giggles. Don't take this seriously, you know. And if there's, yeah, you know, I know I've missed like a lot of other PokeTubers, you know. But here's what I'll do. Comment down below your favorite PokeTuber I missed, and I will rank them in the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, you know, join the Discord server. The link will be in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.